Excel options are an important aspect of the program as they allow us to have some control over how the program operates. In this video, we're going to look at how we can locate them and a few of the general ones you may find useful up front. Some of the more specialized options we will revisit as they become more relevant in later topics. So let's start by finding the options. We're going to come to the File tab, and right at the bottom on the left, you will see Options. Click Options, and this will open up our Excel options. They do vary slightly with different versions, but the basic ones remain the same. To begin with, we have some general options which allow us to slightly change what we see in the program. So for example, the mini toolbar, which is the little formatting toolbar that comes up when you select data, if you're accidentally making things red, you can turn that off. You can also turn on and off Live Preview. Live Preview is where you get that preview of what's going to happen before you actually click the button. It's very useful, but it does use more battery. So again, you have the option to disable it. When creating new workbooks, you can actually stipulate the font and the size and the number of sheets, for example, that you'd like to see included. I do not recommend changing the font as Body Font allows it to work with the current theme. Font size, however, is a good option if you don't typically use 11. In the newer versions, when you open Excel, you only get one sheet, but you could actually increase this if you needed to. And finally, you can also change your Office theme. The green you see is the colourful. You could switch this to grey, black or white. I'm going to leave mine colourful. Now coming down to the next option, we're going to click onto Formulas. There's not too much we have to worry about here for now, but one option that's quite important is the workbook calculation. By default, this is set to automatic, but if your workbook is not automatically recalculating everything when you make a change, come in and make sure that this option is still set to automatic. Now, skipping a few, we're going to come down to our Save options. These are very useful. By default, you should have your Save Auto Recover information set to every 10 minutes. This means that if your battery dies or your computer keels over for no good reason, you should never lose more than 10 minutes worth of work. Take a moment to make sure this is turned on, and if you need to, you can actually adjust this to be 5 or 20 minutes if that's more appropriate. The Auto Recover file location also tells you where those auto-recovered files are stored, which can be useful. Your default file location will normally be set to My Documents. If that is not appropriate, feel free to change this. Now, another one that's really important is our language. You really want the default language to be set to the language you use every day. You can see mine is set to English Australia, but very often you find it's set to English US or maybe some other place that's not correct for you. To add an additional language, click the drop-down and choose the language. Then click the Add button. Now, if I wanted to set Afrikaans as my default, I would just click Set as Default. If you want to remove a language from the list, again highlight it and then click Remove. Let's have a quick look at some of the advanced options. Now, most of these you don't need to worry about for now, but if you scroll down, you will see there are some display options. For example, you can change the number of recent workbooks from anywhere from 0 up to 50. More importantly, you can change your ruler units. These will normally default to your regional settings, but you could change it to inches or centimeters if that was more appropriate. These options are set for all workbooks, so every time you open Excel on this installation, it will use these options. But if you scroll down a little further, you will notice there are options you can set for just the current workbook or even just the current worksheet. So if, for example, I wanted to change my grid line color from grey to blue, if I now click OK and OK, my grid lines have changed. Now coming back to our options, so File and Options, just two more we're going to look at. We saw before that you could customize your quick access toolbar. If you come into the options version, this gives you a lot of control. You can either go for a popular command, or you could actually choose all commands. This shows every single command available, whether it's in the ribbon or not, and you can choose any of these to add to your quick access toolbar. You also have the option to reset your quick access toolbar if somebody else has added things you don't wish to see. In a similar way, you can also customize your ribbon. Generally, you won't need to do this, but if your developer tab is not showing, you can come in and tick the developer tab, and it will then show when you come out of your options. So we're going to click OK, and you can see there's my developer tab. So that is how you can locate and change your Excel options.